Welcome, tech enthusiasts and aspiring AWS experts, to the Tech Think Tank. I'm Emma, your guide in the realm of cutting-edge technology. Today, we embark on an exciting journey through a 10-part series that will undoubtedly be a game-changer in your career. Top 250+ interview questions on AWS. Whether you're gearing up for that dream job in cloud computing or simply expanding your knowledge, this series is tailor-made for you. We'll dive deep into the vast and dynamic world of Amazon Web Services, exploring a comprehensive set of interview questions that cover everything from the fundamentals to advanced concepts. Get ready to sharpen your skills, boost your confidence, and ace those AWS interviews. It's time to elevate your career to new heights with the Tech Think Tank. Before we delve into our next segment, I'm excited to hand over the reins to our expert co-host Libby, who will be guiding you through the next phase of our journey. Take it away, Libby. And I will see you folks at the end of this video.
Thank you so much, Emma. It's a pleasure to join you all today. Without further ado, let's dive into the next part of our exploration together. So, you preparing for an AWS interview? In this series, let's go through the top 250+ AWS interview questions. So let's get started. Shall we? Did you know that AWS is the most popular cloud service provider with a 32% market share? It's important to be well-versed in AWS technologies for any cloud-related job. Let's start with an easy one. What is AWS? Amazon Web Services, AWS, is a comprehensive and widely used cloud computing platform provided by Amazon. AWS offers a broad set of on-demand computing services, including computing power, storage, databases, machine learning, analytics, networking, security, and more. It enables businesses and individuals to access and utilize computing resources without the need to invest in and maintain physical infrastructure. AWS is known for its scalability, flexibility, and reliability, making it a popular choice for organizations of all sizes to build and deploy applications, manage data, and run various workloads in the cloud. Here's another commonly asked question. What are the components of AWS? The key components of AWS include compute, e.g., EC2, Lambda; storage, e.g., S3, EBS; database, e.g., RDS, DynamoDB; networking, e.g., VPC, Route 53; security, e.g., IAM, Cognito; machine learning, e.g., SageMaker; analytics, e.g., Athena, Glue; management tools, e.g., CloudWatch, CloudTrail; developer tools, e.g., CodeDeploy, CodePipeline; and application integration, e.g., SNS, SQS. What are key pairs? Key pairs are secure login information for your instances, virtual machines. To connect to the instances, we use key pairs that contain a public key and private key. What is S3? Amazon S3, Simple Storage Service, is a scalable object storage service provided by Amazon Web Services, AWS. It is designed to store and retrieve any amount of data from anywhere on the web. S3 is commonly used for backup and restore, data archiving, content distribution, and as the foundation for various applications involving data storage. What are the pricing models for EC2 instances? The different pricing models for EC2 instances are as follows: on-demand instances, reserved instances, spot instances, scheduled, dedicated hosts, and savings plans. Each model offers flexibility, allowing users to choose the most cost-effective option based on their workload characteristics and usage patterns. Another question related to EC2 that has been asked in many interviews. What are the types of volumes for EC2 instances? There are two types of volumes: instance store volumes and EBS elastic block stores. What are EBS volumes? EBS stands for Elastic Block Stores. They are persistent volumes that you can attach to the instances. With EBS volumes, your data will be preserved even when you stop your instances, unlike your instance store volumes where the data is deleted when you stop the instances. What are the types of volumes in EBS? Following are the types of volumes in EBS. General purpose. Provisioned IOPS. Magnetic. Cold HDD. And throughput optimized. What are the different types of instances? Following are the types of instances. General purpose. Computer optimized. Storage optimized. Memory optimized. And accelerated computing. What is an autoscaling and what are the components? Autoscaling allows you to automatically scale up and scale down the number of instances depending on the CPU utilization or memory utilization. There are two components in autoscaling. They are autoscaling groups and launch configuration. What are reserved instances? Reserved instances are the instances where you can reserve a fixed capacity of EC2 instances. In reserved instances, you will have to get into a contract of 1 year or 3 years. What is an AMI? AMI stands for Amazon Machine Image. AMI is a template that contains the software configurations, launch permission, and a block device mapping that specifies the volume to attach to the instance when it is launched. What is an EIP? EIP stands for Elastic IP Address. It is designed for dynamic cloud computing. When you want to have a static IP address for your instances when you stop and restart your instances, you will be using EIP address. What is CloudWatch? CloudWatch is a monitoring tool that you can use to monitor your various AWS resources, like health check, network, application, etc. What are the monitoring types in CloudWatch? There are two types of monitoring available in CloudWatch: basic monitoring and detailed monitoring. Basic monitoring is free and detailed monitoring is chargeable. What are the CloudWatch metrics that are available for EC2 instances? CloudWatch metrics that are available for EC2 instances are disk reads, disk writes, CPU utilization, network packets in, network packets out, network in, network out, CPU credit usage, and CPU credit balance. What is the minimum and maximum size of individual objects that you can store in S3? The minimum size of individual objects that you can store in S3 is 0 bytes and the maximum bytes that you can store for individual objects is 5 terabytes. What are the different storage classes in S3? The types of storage classes that are available in S3 are standard frequently accessed, standard infrequently accessed, one zone infrequently accessed, Glacier, and RRS reduced redundancy storage. What is the default storage class in S3? The default storage class in S3 in standard is frequently accessed. Hey folks! How's everyone enjoying the video so far? If you're hooked and want to dive deeper into this topic, drop a comment below. Let's make this a conversation and tailor the content to what you're most interested in. Your input drives the direction of this journey, so don't hesitate to share your thoughts. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe the video if you have loved it so far. Let's continue then. What is a Glacier? Amazon S3, Simple Storage Service, is a web service offered by Amazon Web Services, AWS, for storing and retrieving data. AWS Glacier, on the other hand, is a separate storage service designed specifically for long-term archival and backup purposes. In the context of AWS, users typically use Amazon S3 for general-purpose storage and Amazon Glacier for archiving and backup due to its lower cost structure optimized for infrequently accessed data. So, to clarify, Amazon Glacier is often utilized as a cost-effective archival solution rather than a backup tool for data stored in Amazon S3. Users can transition data from S3 to Glacier based on their specific data lifecycle and access requirements. How can you secure access to your S3 bucket? Securing access to your Amazon S3 bucket involves implementing various AWS Identity and Access Management (IAM) policies, S3 bucket policies, and utilizing features like bucket encryption. Here are some key steps to help secure access to your S3 bucket. IAM policies. Bucket policies. Access control lists, ACLS. Encryption. Versioning. MFA, multi-factor authentication. Logging and monitoring. Signed URLs and cookies. Networking and VPC endpoints. And regular security audits. By combining these measures, you can enhance the security of your S3 bucket and help protect your data from unauthorized access and other potential security threats. How can you encrypt data in S3? Amazon S3 provides several options for encrypting data at rest, ensuring that your stored data remains secure. Here are the main methods for encrypting data in S3. 1. Server-side encryption, SSE, that includes A. SSE, S3, server-side encryption with S3, managed keys. B. SSE-KMS, server-side encryption with AWS Key Management Service. C. SSEC, server-side encryption with customer-provided keys. 2. Client-side encryption. 3. Bucket policy and ACLS. 4. Amazon S3 transfer acceleration. Remember to choose the encryption method that aligns with your security requirements and compliance standards. It's common to use SSE, S3 or SSE-KMS for most scenarios, as they provide a good balance between security and ease of management. What are the parameters for S3 pricing? Amazon S3 pricing is based on several factors, and the costs can vary depending on your usage patterns. The main parameters that influence S3 pricing include 1. Storage class. 2. Storage usage. 3. Number of requests you make. 4. Data transfer. 5. Transfer acceleration. 6. Data retrieval, for Glacier and Glacier Deep Archive. 7. Data management, for S3 inventory, analytics, and object tagging. 8. Data replication, for cross-region replication. 9. Monitoring and logging. And 10. Data transfer acceleration, optional. It's important to regularly review the AWS S3 pricing page on the official AWS website for the most up-to-date and detailed information. Additionally, AWS provides a simple monthly calculator that allows you to estimate your monthly costs based on your specific usage patterns and requirements. What is the prerequisite to work with cross-region replication in S3? To work with cross-region replication in Amazon S3. 1. Bucket versioning. 2. IAM roles. 3. Bucket policy. 4. Permissions. And 5. Network connectivity. These prerequisites enable secure and efficient replication of data between S3 buckets in different AWS regions.
As we conclude the first installment of our 10-video series on the top 250-plus interview questions on AWS, I want to express my gratitude to Libby for guiding us through this engaging conversation. And I hope you all found this exploration into the fundamentals insightful and valuable. If you enjoyed this video and are eager for more, be sure to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss the upcoming deep dives into advanced AWS topics. Remember, success in the cloud begins with a solid understanding of the basics. Join me in the next video as we unravel more challenging questions and enhance your AWS knowledge. Thank you for being part of the Tech Think Tank community, and until next time, happy learning. Be sure to do your research and prepare well for your interview. Until next time, stay curious and keep on thinking. Alright, it's time for me to savor this cup of coffee, and while I do that, I want to remind you awesome folks to take a moment to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Stay in the loop with all our latest updates and content. Your support means the world to us, and it keeps the conversation going. Now, go ahead, enjoy your day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.